And Ukraine emerging as a major talking point at the World Economic Forum now underway in Switzerland. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy gave a virtual address to the crowd in Davos, warning the world is at a critical turning point. Brendan Tunnell joins us live from WEF. Brendan, Mr. Zelenskyy making more pleas for support and calling for maximum sanctions on Russia. What more does he expect from global powers?
Yep, that's right. Now President Zelenskyy is calling on maximum sanctions against Russia so that Russia or any other country that plans to launch a brutal invasion on its neighbors is deterred. Now he expresses that he feels that such sanctions are not present, and therefore he has called for no trade with Russia and oil embargo, punitive measures against Russian banks, as well as the shunning of the Russian IT sector. Now, Mr. Zelenskyy has also explained that Ukraine has been fighting longer than expected, with many casualties, but this didn't have to happen if such sanctions were imposed earlier. Now, he also spoke to business leaders at Davos. He called on them, urging those who have yet to exit Russia to do so and welcome them to Ukraine instead. Now, this is all part of efforts to rebuild Ukraine as well. Now, President Zelenskyy also said that looking ahead, strong new security priorities will be in it for Ukraine's future.
The task is to create the most up-to-date defense system, to create the most modern multimodal defense and security system, to enter into cooperative defense agreements with the countries we respect and we have trust in, and hopefully these documents will be approved by the parliaments of our partner nations.
Brendan, it is a 4-day meeting in Davos, so much more apart from Ukraine. What else can we expect?
Yeah, apart from the Ukraine crisis, pandemic recovery, tackling climate change and the global economy are also on the agenda. Now, this year's meeting sees about over 2,000 participants with over 50 head of states and governments here as well. Now, this is higher than back in 2020. Now, environment ministers and officials are also here to continue the climate change conversations as well as to keep the momentum for COP26 going. Now, finance ministers and central bank governors are also here, and they'll look at how to revive the global economy that has been battered, not just by higher inflation, but also the slowdown in the Chinese economy due to COVID-19 lockdowns across the country. Now, revitalizing travel and tourism, cybersecurity and digital cooperation are also issues that 3 Singapore ministers will be discussing at the WEF. Now, Senior Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam, Transport Minister S.S. Warren, as well as Communications and Information Minister Josephine Teo are here at the WEF, and they'll be meeting business leaders and governments from other countries as well during their 4-day visit.
And thanks to that, Brendan Tunnell, for joining us there from Davos from the World Economic Forum.